Okay, real talk. And if you're building your first online course right now, pause whatever you're doing. Seriously, this could save you months of wasted work. I've watched hundreds of people launch courses. Some made six figures in their first month. Others, they never even made it to launch day. And here's what kills me. The ones who fail aren't less talented. They're not bad teachers. They just made one of these five mistakes, sometimes all five. And the worst part, they didn't see it coming. Right now, you might be making one of these mistakes without even knowing it. And if you don't fix it before you launch, you're going to be sitting there on day one wondering why nobody's buying. So today, I'm pulling back the curtain. Real stories, real failures, and the exact fixes that turn things around. Because launching your first course should be exciting, not exhausting. And I'm about to show you exactly how to do it right. Lean in. And by the way, mistake number three. Yeah, that's the one that almost made me quit before I even started. And let's get into it. Mistake one, overcomplicating everything. All right, mistake number one. And I see this all the time. People try to teach their entire life's knowledge in one course. I worked with someone who built, and I'm not exaggerating, a 40 module course, 120 lessons, workbooks, quizzes, bonus chapters. And the thing was basically a PhD program. 3 months later, still not finished, burned out, overwhelmed. And here's the kicker. Nobody would have watched it anyway. Because here's what beginners don't get. Your students aren't looking for Netflix. They're looking for a painkiller. They don't want to learn everything about social media marketing. They want to know how to get their first 1,000 followers by next month. They don't want a masterclass on nutrition science. They want to lose 10 pounds before their vacation. Specific outcome, fast win, done. So instead of creating the ultimate guide to everything ever, create how to XYZ in 30 days or less. Equal sign, happier students. Start small, scale later. Trust me on this. Mistake two, boring generic titles. Now, let's talk about titles because your title is doing all the heavy lifting before anyone even clicks play. I once had a student pitch me this title, An Introduction to the Principles of Personal Empowerment Through Positive Affirmations and Behavioral Adjustments. I made them say it 5 times by the third try. They were out of breath. Listen, nobody's Googling that, nobody's excited about that, and nobody's pulling out their credit card for that. Here's the rule. Your title should tell me the result, not the process. Bad, time management strategies for busy professionals. Good, finish a workday by 2 p.m. without losing pay. See the difference? One's boring, one makes me think, wait, what? How? That second title creates curiosity and promises transformation. So stop being vague. Stop trying to sound academic. Get specific. Get bold. Make them need to know more. Because if your title doesn't stop the scroll, nothing else matters. Mistake three, ignoring marketing. Okay, this next one, this is the heartbreaker. And I see it every single week. Someone spends 3 months building their course. They record every video. They design beautiful slides. They upload everything. They're so proud. Then they hit publish and wait and crickets. Because here's the brutal truth nobody wants to hear. Nobody cares that you built a course. They care if it solves their problem and if they don't know it exists. Guess what? It doesn't matter how good it is. Nobody cares that you built a course. They care if it solves their problem. And if they don't know it exists, guess what? It doesn't matter how good it is. Let me tell you a story. I once launched a toolkit, something I spent weeks on, and I did zero marketing. I just posted it once and thought my audience loves me. They'll buy it. Want to know how many sales I got that first week? 11? 11 people. Then I tried something different next launch. I teased it for 2 weeks. I shared behind the scenes clips. I answered questions in my DMs. I dropped free mini lessons that led into the paid product. Same product, same price, tripled the sales. So here's the move. Start marketing while you're building, post about it, ask questions, run polls, build anticipation. If launch day is the first time people hear about your course, you're already too late. And mistake 4, pricing it wrong. All right, let's talk money because pricing trips people up hard. Beginners make one of two mistakes. Option A, They underprice out of fear. Oh, I'm new, so I'll charge $20. People might pay $20, right? Option B, they overprice out of ego. Well, I saw someone charge $2,000, so I'll do that too. Both terrible ideas. Underpricing makes your course look cheap even if it's gold, and overpricing with no proof, that just makes you look like a scammer. So here's the secret. Price the transformation, not the hours. A 2-hour course. That teaches me how to cook 5 healthy meals for under $50 a week. That's worth $47 to $97. Why? Because it saves me time, money, and stress every single week. But a 10-week program that teaches me how to land a $100 K consulting client, that's easily $997 poi because the ROI is massive. See how that works? Your price is a promise. It tells people what to expect. So set it with confidence, test it with real people, and adjust as you grow. And please don't let fear decide your price. Let value decide it. Mistake 5, skipping beta feedback. Last one. And this is the easiest mistake to avoid, but people still skip it. You ready? Beta testing. I cannot tell you how many people build an entire course in a vacuum, polish it until it's perfect, 10 launch only to find out half the links don't work, the audio's glitchy, or lesson 3 makes 0 sense to actual humans. All of that could have been caught with 5 beta testers. I worked with a client who thought their course was flawless. We ran a small beta group, just 8 people, and you know what they found. And half the lessons had no clear action steps. Students didn't know what to do after watching. So we fixed it, added checklists, added templates, made it actually actionable. And second launch, students finished the course, they left reviews, they referred friends. All because of feedback. So here's the move. Find 5 to 10 people, let them go through your course for free or at a discount. Ask them, what's confusing? What's missing? What did you love? Then fix it before you launch to the world. And bonus, those beta testers become your first testimonials. Win-win. All right, let's lock this in. So don't overcomplicate your course. Don't use boring, vague titles. Don't skip marketing. Don't price out of fear or ego. Don't launch without beta feedback. If you avoid these 5 mistakes, you're already ahead of 90% of people trying to launch courses right now. But here's the thing, avoiding mistakes is just step 1. You also need a system, a way to structure everything so you're not just winging it. That's exactly why I created the Ascend Edge course, Creation System Pro. It's a complete course development framework that takes you from strategy to sales, full coverage, step by step, so you build it right the first time. Links in the description. Go grab it, save yourself months of trial and error. And hey, if this video helped you, do me a solid, hit like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Comment below and tell me, which mistake have you made or seen someone else make? I've got a lot more stories, strategies, and behind the scenes lessons coming your way. You don't want to miss what's next. See you in the next one.